Nitya, my voice is audible to you? Yes, good evening Nitya, how are you? How are you all? Yes, how are you all? So my voice is audible to all of you? Yes, please let me know. It's not audible. It should be. Let it check, please. Okay, I'm audible. Okay. Thank you to all. So yes, today we are here for another session on endocrinology. So how are you all? How are you all? We have Nitya, Sandhya, Kushi, Megha, Jasprit along with us. So let me know, how are you all? Everything is fine? Good evening Manav, good evening Jasprit, how are you all? Good. So I'm good too, thank you. I'm good, thank you all. Just waiting for the students to join, then we will start our session. So have you decided the topic of your paper or not? Have you decided the topic or not? Let me know please, whether you decided the topic or not. Yes, so students are there who are messaging me. So there are sometimes students get confused on two topics, so no issues at all. Megha, your two topics both are very good and both are very important in their own fields. So I request you to start with one topic first. When your paper gets published for the first time, then after it you will go for the second topic also. So I will request you to continue with both the topics, but right now just start with the first topic and later on also complete the second one. Getting my point? Megha, are you able to understand what I say? Yes, please Megha, yes. Now Dhuvya, your topic is also very good. You want to write the paper on COVID-19 and endocrinology and what is the effect of coronavirus, or you can say COVID-19 basically on the glands of our body. So I just recommend you to kindly continue along with it. If there is still any query or still any doubt, then please let me know. Are you here, Dhuvya? So my voice is audible or is there any noise? First of all, let me know it. My voice is audible or not? My voice is audible to all, or I should switch off the fan? Is there any noise in between? Okay, it's audible. Okay, good. So we have another student, Sandhya. So Sandhya, what basically you want to know? Kindly let me know, please. If you are present, please yes. Sandhya is here. Sandhya, what is your query? Please let me know. Where is Dhuvya? Dhuvya is not here yet. So if someone is your friend also, so kindly share the link with them so that they will join along with us. So till then we have some 5 minutes more to discuss on the topic or on the review papers. So if you have any query, please let me know here only, because I am completely devoted, or you can say completely focused on your endocrinology or your review papers. So if you have any query, please let me know, please. So this is Sandhya. She wants some help to how to prepare review paper. So Sandhya, basically what is your query? Please let me know, because sometimes I am unable to reply you on WhatsApp. So it's my humble request to all of you that kindly share your queries. Yes, please, waiting for your replies. So just let me know if you have some queries or doubts, something. Yes, Sandhya is saying, ma'am, tell me how to prepare review paper. Okay, so I will start it once again. First of all, Sandhya, you have to select some topic. Any topic of your point of interest. You have to select some topics related to endocrinology or cell biology or anything, any topic you can check and you can select. Then suppose you have select the topic like, yes, Dhuruvya is also along with us. So Dhuruvya, I just answer your question right now, but I will repeat, just handle me the query of Sandhya first. So Sandhya, if you want to write a review paper on, you can say, impact of drugs on nervous system. Suppose this is your topic, impact of drugs on the nervous system. Now what you have to do, you have to type this thing or this title on the Google Scholar. So you have to write impact of drugs on nervous system, or you can say neural system. Then you have to do search. Then you will get all the papers which are there in the year 2020, 2019, 17, 18, so and so on. So you will be able to get so many papers, hundreds of papers, and then you have to read the abstracts of all those papers, the important one papers. From the abstract you will get the idea that how you will implicate your own paper, or what are the things which you will add in your own papers. Okay. So my first recommendation to you is to type the title of your point of interest on Google Scholar, then at least select 10 or 15 papers, basically the review papers, 10 to 15 review papers, and after it you have to read those review papers. Are you getting my point, Sandhya? Yes, Shakti, good evening Shakti, how are you? Everything is fine, Shakti? So, Sandhya, are you getting my point, students? Please let me know. Okay, very good, Sandhya. So you have to select the topic first, and then you have to type the topic on the Google Scholar, and you will get thousands of papers related to your own topic. But you have to generally select the review papers, and then you will have to study at least 10 to 15 papers to write your own review paper. Okay. So just proceed with it. If you still get any problem or trouble, then let me know. Okay. So now we have Dhuruvya. Yes, Dhuruvya, I recommend your topic. I already told it before that it's a very nice topic, in which you want to write the review paper on the topic of COVID-19 and its impact on any of the hormone or a gland of the body. So just kindly proceed it. It's very good. No needs to any, you can say there is no worry regarding it. Everything is fine. Just proceed it now. So are you getting my point? So you have to study basically the impact of this COVID-19 or this virus on the hormones. So you will just continue, everything is very fine. Now please, if there is someone else, please let me know, because sometimes I am not able to reply your queries by typing onwards. So it's my request, if you are here along with me, just type your query here, I will definitely answer. So now what's the scenario, and how long have you decided your topic or not? Yes, Karthik, good evening Karthik, how are you? So have you decided your topic or not? Please let me know. Basit, the last date of submission is the last date of our lecture series basically, because when the lecture series gets over, then it's very difficult for both of us to get communicate with each other. So it's my recommendation to all of you to try to complete the whole review paper within these following days. Like we have 28 right now, so if you are comfortable to send it to me like after Saturday Sunday, that is on Monday. So I think 2nd of November is okay. 2nd or 3rd of November you have to send it to me, okay? After Saturday or Sunday, because you have Saturday Sunday, you have holidays, or you can say weekend, and then just do it. Okay, good. So is there anyone else? There are so many students. Just kindly reply or kindly share your queries with me. Please share your queries. So yes, I am asking all of you, have you decided your topic? Nitya, Sandhya, Khushi, Megha, have you decided your topic? Yes, some of you have decided already, but let me know also. And even you start writing the abstract or not? Have you start writing the abstract or not? Please let me know. Please let me know, have you start writing the abstract or not? Okay. Very good, Jaspreet. Just search for the review first, then you will get very good content, and then you have to add those content in your own paper. So just go for a good content. This is my suggestion. So Karthik, what's your topic? You selected a topic on endocrinology and importance to write own. I'm not getting it properly. If you elaborate little bit more, then it's so nice of you. So what about the other one also? Kindly reply me. Okay, so Manav is saying that we are also working on the topic decided as Khushi had wrote on the group. Okay, Manav, carry on please. Okay, so it's a stem cells treatment in coronavirus. Yes, Jaspreet, it's very nice topic. Just proceed it plus. If you will get any type of trouble, then please let me know. Shakti has decided to do endocrinology overview. Very good. Yes, Shakti, it's very good. You can say good project basically, or a review paper that you are doing it on the endocrinology. So it's also good on the point of view of this endocrinology lecture series. So it's very good. Okay, Jaspreet is doing along with Bhavya. Okay, very good, Jaspreet. Just keep it up. Yes, I already told you that if there are 4 to 5 students in a one review paper, then it's okay, no issues at all. Okay. So if you are 4 to 5, there is no issues at all. Just try to take good content. So this is my suggestion. Just try to take the good content from the review papers. Because sometimes what happens, we just only search on the first page in which we have only 10 articles. So So if you are able to see here, let me show you also. Like if we are typing Google Scholar, so this is a Google Scholar. I am typing like effects of hormones, effect of coronavirus on coronavirus infection. So suppose this is my topic, so you will able to see how many papers are there, how many, look at it, and this is up to 10. So you have not to limit only up to 1, you will go up to 10. And if you want it to make it more precise, write here review. So you will get a review. Like this is a potential effect of coronavirus on the cardiovascular system, the review. This is a paper of 2020. But if you want to search the papers of 2016, let us see. So you will be able to get the paper of 2016 also. These all are the review papers. I will show you one. So like this is the potential effect of coronavirus on the cardiovascular system, and this is a PDF of it. Let me download the PDF so that I will elaborate it more to you. I think it's opening. So if you will be able to see, yes. So this is a potential effect of coronaviruses on the cardiovascular system. So you will able to get here. They have some different patterns. They are showing the importance of it first, then observation, conclusion. But mainly this is a review paper. Let me show you some other one also. So we have to write the abstract first. In abstract we have 200 to 300 words, like here only, and we have keywords, like coronavirus is a keyword. Okay, the study on which they are doing is a keyword. So you have to take it like this, and then you have to choose the papers according to your own interest. Like we will add India, suppose if there is something in India also. So this is the paper by A.K. Singh and A. Mishra, someone who is writing on the impact of COVID-19 on health and economics. So he is writing on the impact of COVID-19 basically on the health and economics in the developing countries. So someone is here, Avidesh Kumar Singh and Anup Mishra. So first you have to write the abstract. So you have to take, like here they are also mentioning that this coronavirus gets outbreak in Wuhan in December 2019. So this is the way to select the papers. So you will, like Dhruvya is saying, on hormones, effect of coronavirus on hormones. Let us check whether we have something or not. So yes, so it's a review paper on the coronavirus pandemic. So you will go with all these papers, Dhruvya, if you are listening to me. So this is the way to write a paper. So are you getting it or not? Are you getting it or not? Yes, you are getting it. Okay, good. So I think it's little bit easy for you now to how to select the papers, because I want your content should be good. Okay, otherwise it will not be go for publication. And our main motive is a publication. Our main motive is to get the paper published. For it we must have good content in it. Are you getting my point? So we must have good content in it. And how we will get good content? by reading or by searching lots of other papers also. Then we will able to get a good content. So you have up to 10. So you will go on paper number 9, or not on paper number 9, but on the ninth page. So you will get how many papers? Now this is very, like, this is the good topic, that diabetes and coronavirus 2019. So how the COVID-19 is impacting the diabetic patients. So there is more chances of death of the diabetic patients if by this coronavirus. I'm sorry. So this is very good topic, that the diabetes and the coronavirus, the impact of coronavirus basically on the diabetic patients. So yes, this is another COVID-19, what we know so far and what are the implications for India. So I will just recommend you all to just kindly go with all this literature first, then we will definitely make a very good paper, which we will definitely send in a good journal. So that's my recommendation to all of you, to go for a very good content. Okay, are you getting it? I hope you are getting it. Just please reply if you are getting it. Okay, Khushi, it's very good if you have 4 or 5 students, no issues at all. But you all, the 4 of you, like you, Manav, Vaishnavi and Sandhya, you have to search a very good content. Getting my point? It's not only that you search for only 2 papers or 5 papers, no. You have to get very good content from Google Scholar first. So you are 5 in number, so I think you will get definitely a good content. Search the papers which are related to your topic first and then proceed it. Getting? So search for those papers, which are related to your topic, and then you will have to proceed further. So you have this weekend along with you. Today is Wednesday, you have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you have 4 days. So just focus on the paper, because if I am here along with you for this lecture series, I want that your paper at least go for publication. So that is my request, that even if you have some another necessary or important works to do, just put them on a hold. Those necessary works or important things which you want to do, put them on a hold and focus on the review paper first. So that's my request to all of you, or you can say my suggestion to all of you. For these 4 days, put all other activities on the hold and just focus on the review paper. Are you getting it? Yes, thank you, Megha, thank you for understanding. Yes, Shakti, thank you. So now that's all for review paper discussion. Now we will move to our topic. So yesterday we have done only hypothalamus, or we also started the pituitary gland? Just let me know. We have done only hypothalamus, or we have also started the pituitary gland? Okay. Yes, we have done the posterior lobe of the pituitary. Yes. 1 minute, please. 1 minute please. Okay, so we have done the yes. So is it visible to all of you? Is it visible? Is it visible to all of you? Please let me know, is it visible? Yes, it's visible, I think. So shall I start now? Please let me know, shall I start? Okay, good. So yesterday we have done the posterior part. This one we have done yesterday, that the hormones which are released by the posterior pituitary, which is basically your vasopressin and the oxytocin hormones. So now we will move further to our important gland, which is the pituitary gland. So you all know that it is of the size of a pea. The anterior pituitary gland is the front lobe of the pituitary gland, which is found at the floor of the brain. So this is found on the floor of the brain. This anterior and posterior gland, basically the whole pituitary gland. The anterior side is known as adenohypophysis. We already done it before. And they also have the negative feedback mechanism. What happens in negative feedback mechanism? When we are enabling the further production of the hormone is known as negative feedback mechanism or negative feedback basically. So it is a major organ of the endocrine system. So and this pituitary, or you can say anterior and the posterior lobe, this is the major organ of the endocrine system. And what is the function of this gland? It regulates several physiological processes, including growth, stress, and reproduction. So if you have some stress in your body, if you have some issues with your growth or even with reproduction, if you have some issues, then all these issues are related with basically the pituitary gland. So this is important of anterior pituitary. What it does basically, it controls the chemical and water balance in the body. Number 1, control the growth and metabolism in the body. Number 2, it influences sexual behavior. So this is also done with the help of pituitary gland. Okay. Number 3, then it stimulates growth and maturation of the gonads. So it is also helpful in the reproduction, or you can say reproductive organs. So these are the hormones of the anterior pituitary which we have to study. So we have growth hormones, thyroid stimulating hormone, we have prolactin, we have follicle stimulating hormone, we have luteinizing hormone. So all these hormones, they are released by anterior pituitary. So like growth hormone is given in all the tissues for the regular growth. Thyroid stimulating hormone is the target cell is basically the thyroid gland. So these all have the important functioning in our body. So they all have the important functioning in our body. So hormones of the pituitary gland. The hormones of the pituitary gland send signals to other endocrine glands. So from one gland the signal is given to another gland. Getting my point? That is from from anterior pituitary, the hormone or the signal is given to thyroid gland. From this the signal is given to another gland. So here what happens? The signal is given to another endocrine glands to stimulate or inhibit their own hormone production. So that is why it's known as negative feedback, where we inhibit, or we can say stimulate our own hormone production. For example, the anterior pituitary lobe release adrenocorticotropic hormone. which is known as ACTH. So this is adrenocorticotrophic hormone, which stimulates cortical production in the adrenal glands when you are stressed. Getting my point? When you are in stress, when you are in tension, when your mood is not good, when you are upset, so what will happen? Your body will release a hormone which is known as the cortisol in the adrenal glands. The anterior lobe releases hormone upon releasing or inhibiting hormones from the hypothalamus. We all know that this pituitary gland is also under the influence of hypothalamus. So hypothalamus will recommend or will send the signal to the pituitary. These hypothalamic hormones tell the anterior lobe whether to release more of specific hormone or stop the production of the hormone. So basically this is our hypothalamus who is guiding the pituitary gland whether to release the hormone or not to release the hormone. So this is basically the feedback. This is basically the negative feedback in which you are controlled by the activity of some another gland, or you can say by some another hormone. So these are the hormones which are there in the inferior pituitary. We have the growth hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, adrenocorticotrophic hormone, prolactin, luteinizing hormone, and we have follicle stimulating hormone. So these all are the hormones. We will start with the growth hormone. Its release is stimulated by growth hormone releasing hormone. Now, from where we will get this growth hormone releasing hormone? This releasing hormone will be secreted by the hypothalamus. So if you are able to see here, from this hypothalamus we will able to receive the growth hormone releasing hormone. So hypothalamus giving the message to the anterior pituitary with the help of this growth hormone releasing hormone. Secretion is also stimulated by hypoglycemia, exercise or anxiety. So all during this period when you are doing exercise, when you are mentally or you can say physically participating with your body, or your body is doing some activities, what will happen? You will be able to release the growth hormone. That is why it is always said that in the younger ages when you are small, like from 1 year to 10 years, you have to play a lot, because when you are doing exercise, when you are doing lots of games, what will happen then? This growth hormone released. So this growth hormone releasing hormone is secreted by the hypothalamus, and secretion is also stimulated by hypoglycemia, exercise and anxiety. Secretion is greater during the night sleep than day. So when you are on the sleeping mode, at that time you have maximum growth in your body. Even at the sleeping time you have maximum repair of your damaged cells or something. So at the sleeping time you have maximum repair. So that is why it is always said that take the rest, or you can say sleep for 8 hours at least, 7 to 8 hours, and that is why it's always recommended not to use mobile phones in the late night or just before you are going for a bed. At that time you should not have your mobile phones, because in your mobile phones you have so much of radiations which just disturb your biological clock, which disturbs your night or your sleep. So you have to take care of it. So this growth hormone releasing inhibiting hormone also suppresses the secretion of TSH and another secretion. So this is also done by this growth hormone releasing inhibiting hormones. So this is the thing, that from the hypothalamus we are getting the signal whether to release the hormone or whether to stop the hormone. So this is a negative feedback. When we have excessive of growth hormone, then what will happen? All these, you can say, tissues or glands, they will stop the production of the releasing hormone. So this is the thing. One is increasing the stimulate, one is doing the to want to increase the hormone, and the dotted ones are negative feedback which are stopping to release the growth hormone basically. So this is the regulation of the growth hormone. Then we have another hormone which is secreted by anterior pituitary, which is thyroid thyroid stimulating hormone, and it is also controlled by thyrotrophin releasing hormone, which is secreted by the hypothalamus. So first this hormone will be released, and this hormone will, you can say, move forward to the anterior pituitary and stimulate the thyroid stimulating hormone. It stimulates the growth and activity of the thyroid. We all know that thyroid gland secretes thyroxine, which is known as T4, and triiodothyroin, which is T3. Its level is highest during the night. So when blood level of thyroid hormone is high, secretion of TSH is reduced. So when you have high blood level, when you have thyroid in your blood or high level of thyroid in your blood, then what will happen? There is a negative feedback also. So this is a thyroid releasing hormone, or you can say thyrotrophin releasing hormone, which is secreted by the hypothalamus. Then this moves further to the anterior pituitary, which will release thyroid stimulating hormone. Then this thyroid stimulating hormone just moves towards the thyroid gland. So it moves towards the thyroid gland. If we have excess amount of thyroid in our blood, then they will send the negative feedback to both anterior pituitary as well as to the hypothalamus to please stop the further production, as we have the enough thyroid in the bloodstream. And this thyroid will release T3 and T4, which are helpful in metabolism, growth and development, and another increased effects. So this is your thyrotrophic releasing hormone, or you can say thyroid hormone. Then we have adrenocorticotropic hormone. Adrenocorticotropic hormone, it is stimulated by the release of corticotrophin releasing hormone from the hypothalamus. So hypothalamus is everywhere. Then this corticotrophin releasing hormone stimulates the pituitary to release adrenocorticotropic hormone, and its level is highest at the midday and lowest at the midnight. It stimulates the synthesis and secretion of adrenal cortical hormone. So what will happen now? This ACTH, this adrenocorticotropic hormone, it increases the secretion of adrenal cortical hormone, or you can say it is stimulated by hypoglycemia, stress, exercise, and other emotional states. Its secretion is suppressed when the level of ACTH is high in the blood. Then we have prolactin hormone. We all know that this hormone is secreted during the pregnancy for lactation. So when the mother has to feed the young one, at that time we have this prolactin hormone. So for lactation we have the prolactin hormone. Then we have another hormone, which is FSH and LH. There is follicle stimulating hormone and the luteinizing hormone. So now how it happened here? Just before puberty, two gonadotrophins are secreted in gradually increasing amount by the anterior pituitary gland. Its secretion is stimulated by gonadotrophin releasing hormone and luteinizing releasing hormone from the hypothalamus. So all the command is given by the hypothalamus. So the rising level of this hormone during puberty enhances the maturation of the reproductive hormones. So when we have follicle stimulating hormone or luteinizing hormone in our body, that means we are getting the maturation of basically the reproductive organs. So there are two types, follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. Now when this hormone will active, follicle stimulating hormone in both male and female, it stimulates the production of ova and sperm. So basically ovaries and testes, they becomes active. And what's the function of luteinizing hormone? In the females, luteinizing hormone and the follicle stimulating hormone stimulate the secretion of estrogen, or you can say estrogen and progesterone. So this luteinizing hormone initiates the secretion of estrogen and progesterone, and in the males it initiates the secretion of the testosterone. So all these are the reproductive hormones, estrogen, progesterone, you can say testosterone. They basically are helpful in the reproduction. So if you are able to see here, this releasing LSH and FSH but under the influence of hypothalamus. So then if we have excess amount of it, then we will send the negative feedback. So we have the increased number of estrogen, progesterone and the testosterone, okay, by the release of these hormones. But again these hormones are under the control of the hypothalamus. Then we have the posterior pituitary. We already discussed it before, that we have two hormones, oxytocin and antidiuretic hormone, which is also known as vasopressin, that is working here, and how the signal is received to the directly to the posterior lobe. So oxytocin is also called anti-stress hormone. This is the hormone which is secreted by the posterior lobe. It is also known as anti-stress hormone. Oxytocin is produced in both males and females, but its main physiological roles seem to take place in the females. So for the females, oxytocin is very important. Why? Because this oxytocin is helpful in the contraction of the uterus during the when the mother is giving birth to the baby, and also the eject of the milk from the breast. So for this we have the oxytocin hormone, it's also known as anti-stress hormone. Then we have the milk ejection is also with the help of this oxytocin. Then we have the antidiuretic hormone, also known as the vasopressin. Now what the vasopressin do? It just increase or it just maintain the intake of water, and it reduce the urine output. So it is known as antidiuretic. When the hormone is stopping the release of the urine or the release of the water from the body, it is known as antidiuretic. So it all depends upon the antidiuretic hormone. We also discuss the case of diabetes patient which don't have the proper hormone and they are urinating frequently. So that's all. We have the growth hormone, we have thyroid stimulating hormone, we have adrenocorticotropic hormone, we have prolactin, we have follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. So these are their functions. I will share the PPT, you have to read it, okay. So this is again the growth hormone. This is release is stimulated by the releasing hormone, and the suppression is done with the help of inhibiting hormone. Thyroid stimulating hormone again its release is stimulated by the thyrotropin releasing hormone, and it is inhibited by the somatostatin from the hypothalamus. Then adrenocorticotropic, again it is stimulated by the corticotropin releasing hormone, and it basically stimulates the adrenal gland to secrete a hormone called glycocorticoids. Then we have the prolactin. It is stimulated by the releasing hormone and inhibited by the dopamine from the hypothalamus. So these are the, you have to remember the releasing hormone, or you can say the stimulated one and the inhibited one. So they are helpful in the production of the milk in the breast following pregnancy. Then we have gonadotropins, we have luteinizing hormone, we have follicle stimulating hormone. So these are the main functions of the anterior pituitary, okay. Are you able to get it or not? So posterior pituitary is releasing oxytocin and vasopressin. I don't know where is vasopressin, right here. So and this interior is releasing adrenocorticotropic releasing hormone, or you can say stimulating hormone, growth hormone. We have thyroid stimulating hormone, we have luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone. So these are these are the main functions of the anterior pituitary. So these two, that is follicle stimulating hormone, the luteinizing hormone, growth hormone, number 2, prolactin, adrenocorticotropic hormone, number 3, thyroid stimulating hormone. So we have the important functions of these anterior pituitary basically. And in case of posterior, we have antidiuretic hormone which is known as vasopressin, and we have another hormone which is known as oxytocin, which is generally for the contraction of the uterine wall and also for the milk production in the mammary glands. So these are the important things which are there in case of pituitary gland. Are you getting it or not? So then the anterior pituitary hormones are produced by separate group of cells, like we have growth hormones by some another group of cells, luteinizing hormone from another group of cells. So we have the group of cells also for the release of hormones. So now this is hypothalamus. Hypothalamus stimulates the pituitary. Pituitary then stimulates certain hormones. These hormones then move into the blood and they will reach on the target site. So this is the whole pattern which is following in the case of movement of the hormones, or how the information or the message is passed from the hypothalamus to the rest of us. So let me check whether you are getting it or not. Are you getting it or not? Yes, it's visible. So are you able to get it or not? I hope you are able to get it. Just let me complete it, then I will come back. So then after it we have some, this is up to it we have done that how the function or how the working of how the working of hormone is there. Now we have some pharmacological applications of these hormones. Let me show you. So this is all the things that how the hormones are releasing, and these dots are how we are inhibiting the production of the hormones. So these straight lines are when we are releasing the hormone, like growth hormone is releasing. This hormone then move to the liver tissue and further there is a growth. But when there is excess of growth hormone, there is a negative feedback which will stop the hypothalamus to stop your activity, or you can say your production of the hormone. So we have the negative feedback both at the, you can say, pituitary end and also at the hypothalamic end. So this is the growth hormone we already done. Somatostatin is again a inhibitor of the your growth hormone. So it is inhibiting the your growth. So it is a growth hormone release inhibiting hormone which inhibits the growth of the growth hormone. Then we have prolactin is here. So you just read all these things. You will able to know what basically I am saying. Then we have the follicle stimulating hormone. We have the luteinizing hormone. Then we have the thyroid stimulating hormone which is released by, or which is facilitated by the thyroid releasing hormone. Then we have the adrenocorticotropic hormone, we already discussed it before. We have oxytocin for the contraction of the uterine walls and for the milk ejection. So we also have these are the hormones of the posterior pituitary. So vasopressin is basically anti-diuretic hormone which is just stopping the production of the which is just stopping the, when there is deficiency of water, then the body will store the water with the help of this anti-diuretic hormones. Water will get reabsorbed. So are you able to get it till now or not? Please let me know. So that is all for the hypothalamus and the yes, Sunday I will share everything, no issues at all. So that is all for the our hypothalamus and the pituitary part. Now I will just move forward with another slide or another hormone which is the thyroid hormone. So I just want to cover it a little bit, then we will further complete it tomorrow also. But let me check which one is the right presentation. Yes, I think it is the one. Sometimes what happens, I just get confused. Yes, it is by someone else. Yes, it's not. So yes, we have this presentation along with us. So are you getting everything, or you are still confused, or something is like that? Please let me know if you are getting it or not. Yes. So now we will move forward with our another hormone which is the thyroid hormone. So I will try to complete it today, but just if you are able to get it, then I will move it, or then I will complete it. Otherwise we will we will do it tomorrow also. So no issues at all. But I think thyroid is a very easy gland to study, and you will definitely get everything. So yes, we will start with the thyroid gland today. what is basically the thyroid gland? It is the largest gland in the body. Its location is where? So it is located in the neck, inferior to the inferior the larynx, and spanning on the ventral surface of the trachea. So it is present here, just on the just below the larynx and anterior to the upper part of the trachea. It weighs about 15 to 20 grams. So it is the one of the largest gland basically. And what's its function? Why we are studying this thyroid gland? It helps in the secretion of thyroxine and triiodothyronine, that is T3 and T4, and it also helpful in the secretion of calcitonin. So this is the thyroid gland. If you are able to see here, this one, though to which I am highlighting, is the thyroid gland. So anterior surface of the trachea, just inferior of the thyroid cartilage, two lobes are connected with the help of isthmus, and they produce thyroid hormone, and along with it they also produce calcitonin. So it consists of two lateral lobes. So we have two lobes that are connected by a narrow bond of thyroid tissue called isthmus, and this isthmus usually overlies the region from the second to the fourth tracheal cartilage. So if you are able to see here, we have the trachea right below this gland. We just have a trachea, and we have a isthmus for connecting the two lobes. So we have isthmus, we have trachea. This is our thyroid gland, this is our larynx, and this is another arteries, and arteries are also there. So basically our main focus is on this one. So we have the two lobes. The two lobes are connected with the help of isthmus, and number two, they are present, or you can say trachea is present just beneath the gland. Yes. So what are the hormones which are secreted by the thyroid? We have thyroxine hormone, we have triiodothyronine, we have calcitonin, and we have reverse of the triiodothyronine. So this is the histology of the gland. The lobes of the thyroid contain many hollow spherical structures. So we have many hollow spherical structures called follicles. So we have the follicles. So this is the follicles. So these are the follicles. Between the follicles there are C cells. So if you are able to see here, that between the follicles we have the C cells which secrete calcitonin. So C cells secrete the calcitonin, and each follicle is filled with a sticky substance. So this follicle is filled with a sticky substance which is known as colloid. So we have the follicles, and in between the follicles we have the C cells which secrete calcitonin, and the follicles are filled with a sticky substance known as colloid. The major constituent of colloid is a large glycoprotein called thyroglobin. Unlike other endocrine glands which secretes their hormones once they are produced, the thyroid gland stores considerable amount of thyroid hormone until they are needed by the body. So in this colloid, thyroid hormone is stored. So the gland store the hormone. So here the blue one, we have the hormones which get stored. So this is the structure of the thyroid gland from the anterior and from the posterior side. So we have the isthmus here, and we have the parathyroid glands here, which we will study after the thyroid gland. So this is the simple structure of the thyroid gland. Then we have, again, this is the follicles. They are made up of follicle cells. In the center we have the colloid, in which we have the hormone stored, and in between these follicles we have the C cells. If you are able to see here, in between the follicles we have the C cells which will secrete calcitonin. So C cells are there for the secretion of the calcitonin, and this is a colloid in which we store the thyroid hormone. So this is a simple thing, we already discussed it before, that from the hypothalamus we get some message to the pituitary which will release thyroid stimulating hormone. This hormone then goes to the thyroid gland and asks thyroid gland to release thyroid hormones. So we also have a negative feedback for it, but mainly that these hormones are important. Thyrotropin releasing hormone, thyrotropin stimulating hormone. This thyrotropin stimulating hormone stimulates the thyroid gland, which will release T3 and T4. So this is how the release of the thyroid hormone is there from the follicles. So from the one side we get a signal, like from the blood we get a signal, and within these follicular cells we have some type of, you can say, modifications, and after it we are able to get the T3 and T4 hormone into the bloodstream. So this is the bloodstream, we are able to get it in the bloodstream. So with the help of some indication from the anterior pituitary, these follicular cells are able to release T3 and T4. So synthesis of thyroid hormone, it includes the following steps: iodide trapping and oxidation of the iodide. So this is basically the synthesis. Let me show you in diagram. So this is basically how there is a synthesis of the thyroid, or you can say thyroxine, or T3 or T4. So this is the tyrosine. Then we get the signal from the outside, it becomes 2-tyrosine. So this is the production of the thyroid hormone which is occurring inside the body. But our main focus is on what's the difference between the T3 and T4 hormones. Like T4 hormone is a thyroid gland synthesize 90%, and thyroid gland synthesize only 9% T3. So in many girls there is a deficiency of the T3 hormone. Basically T4 is present in almost everywhere, but there is a deficiency of the T3 hormone, and it's also a active one which is required by the body. I will show you. So this is again the same thing. Pituitary glands send the signal to the gland to release T3 and T4 hormone. So thyroid gland, what it will do? This is the follicle cells in which there is a production of the T3 and T4 hormones, which then will be transported into the bloodstream. So T3 and T4 hormones will be released into the bloodstream. So what's the importance of this thyroid gland, or what's the impact of this thyroid gland? It increases the ATP production in the body, it increases cellular metabolism, energy utilization and oxygen consumption in the body, it increases the body temperature, growth and development of the skeletal, muscular and nervous system in the fetus as well as in the children. So for your regular metabolism, for your basic metabolism, it's very important that you have an accurate amount of thyroid hormone in your body. So it increases the heart rate also, increase forces of cardiac contractions, increase stroke volume. So all these things are done with the help of thyroid hormone. Even it has some impact on the respiratory system also. So basically this thyroid hormone is controlling your all system, your respiration, your circulatory, your cardiac system, your renal system. All these systems are dependent upon your thyroid hormone. So that is why we are saying the functioning of T3 or T4 hormone is very important. It should be regulated in our body. Even if you are continuously gaining weight, if you are continuously feeling stressed or lethargic, or you have slow metabolism, it may be because of this thyroid hormone. So this thyroid hormone has the high impact on our body. So thyroid hormone actions which increases the oxygen consumption also. So yes, this is one more thing, that you should have iodine in your body. You must have iodine in your body to regulate the thyroid. So basically what happens here, we need 100 to 200 microgram of iodine per day. And from where we get this iodine? Basically from the seafoods, from the milk also we get the iodine, and even from the common salt, the table salt which we are using in our homes. From all these sources we are able to get the iodine, which is helpful or which is essential for the thyroid synthesis. But again the same thing is there, we only need 100 to 200 micrograms. What will happen nowadays, we are adding so much of salt in our diet which is not needed at all. So you only need 100 to 200 micrograms per day. Okay. And why we need this iodine? Because it is essential part of the thyroid synthesis. So for this we need a iodine as a raw material. So this is again that thyroid gland stores enough hormone to maintain euthyroid state for 3 months. So that is the thing that I am asking, that in the follicles they have the ability to store the thyroid hormone. So daily secretion, basically thyroxine is released in large amount as compared to T3. But why T3 is released in less amount? Why only 7% T3 is there and 93% release of thyroxine is there? So why T3 is less in number? Why? Because the T3 is 4 times more potent than T4. So if you have deficiency or you have abundance or excess of T3, or you have the low or deficiency of T3, it will have more impact on your body, because T3 is 4 times more potent than T4. So are you getting it? Let me check. Are you getting it? Are you able to understand it or not? Please let me know whether you are here or I am only who is speaking. Please let me know. Okay, good. Yes, you are here. Okay. Sometimes what happens, like in one of my session, what happens, I continuously speak for 15 to 20 minutes basically. Then when I came back after 20 minutes after finishing the PPT, I came to know that the session is over. So I asked my students that why you didn't tell me before. I am the only one who is speaking for half an hour and you are not even present. So that is why I came back again to check whether you are here or not. So sometimes these things also happen with us. So I hope you are getting it. Okay. So just let me complete the thyroid hormone. Then we have the diseases of the thyroid hormone, which we will do later. But let me complete it, please. So we have this is the thing which I am asking, that why the T3 is released only 7% and thyroxine T4 is released 93%, because T3 is 4 times more potent than the T4. So that is why T3 is always required in low amount, in less amount. Then this is the regulation of the thyroid hormone. We all know that this is regulated by the hypothalamus. This hypothalamus is releasing thyrotropin releasing hormone, which stimulates the anterior pituitary to release thyroid stimulating hormone. This hormone that within the blood moves to the thyroid gland and asks the thyroid gland to release T3 and T4 hormone. And when we have the excessive amount of T3 and T4 hormone, they will send the negative feedback to the anterior pituitary to just stop the production of the thyroid stimulating hormone. So this is the whole regulatory pathway. So this T3 and T4 hormone by their own self, they are just stimulating or inhibiting the anterior pituitary to stop the release of thyroid stimulating hormone. So this is basically the regulation of the thyroid hormone. Then what is the autoregulation? What is basically autoregulation? Depending upon the body iodine availability, if iodine ingestion is more in your diet, if you are taking salt more, thyroid gland gets depressed. Okay, if you are getting iodine more, that is why it's always saying that keep your sugar or your salt content in very limited amount. If your iodine ingestion is low, then it becomes hyperactive. High dose of iodine, if you have high dose of iodine, decreases the formation and release of the thyroid hormone. Although iodine is a raw material and iodine is needed very much in your body, but excess of everything is bad. If you are consuming too much of iodine, if you are consuming too much of the salt, then your thyroid production will get decreased. Okay. So it is known as Wolff-Chaikoff effect. So this is the important thing you have to keep in mind, that if you are consuming too much of iodine, your thyroid hormone production will get reduced. Then this is again synthesis, storage and secretion. We have iodine trapping, then we are able to synthesize the hormones, which is T3 and T4, oxidation of the iodine, and then there is organification of the thyroglobulin, coupling reaction, storage and the secretion. So all these are the part of the all these are the part of thyroid or T3 or T4 hormone secretion. Let me show you. Like here we will get T3 and we will get T4, and at the last these T3 and T4 will be secreted out into the bloodstream. I am not focusing on this one because I have mainly to focus on the diseases of this thyroid hormone. The main focus, the main point in this is, yes, definitely you need iodine in your body for your thyroid production or for your thyroid hormone, but if you are consuming too much of salt, if you are consuming too much of iodine in your diet, then definitely you will get some diseases which are associated with the thyroid gland. So these are the functioning of the thyroid hormone. It helps in the growth and maturation of the bones, increase tooth development and eruption, increase growth and maturation of the epidermis, increase rate and force of skeletal muscle contraction. So these all are the things which is done by the thyroid. So it increases the growth and maturation of bones. So it is helpful. It is quite helpful in many areas. But we will mainly focus on the diseases. So this is the effect of thyroid on the growth and tissue. Then the effect of the thyroid on the nervous tissue. So this is very important for the normal CNS neuronal development, enhances wakefulness and alertness. Sometimes what happens, you will become so lethargic that you don't want to get up from the bed. So that is also associated with your thyroid hormone. It enhances the memory and learning capacity. It is required for normal emotional tone. Sometimes what happens, you are very happy. Sometimes what happens, you are immediately get sad or immediately gets angry. All these things are dependent upon these thyroid hormones. So increase speed and amplitude of peripheral nerve reflexes. So this is the effect on the nervous system. Then effect of the thyroid hormone on the reproductive system. That how reproductive system is affected by this thyroid hormone. It's required for the normal follicular development and ovulation in the female. It is basically required for your pregnancy. It is also required for the normal spermatogenesis. These are the functions or the usefulness of the thyroid hormone. This is a regulation we already done before. That from 1 to it becomes this one, and we will get T3 and T4. These T3 and T4 will stop the further production. Yes. So up to it we have to do today. Tomorrow we will meet with the thyroid gland and the diseases of the thyroid. I have not shown you the diseases which are there. Like this is a disease because of the, you all know about this disease which is known as the goiter. So these are the diseases which are associated with the, we have the goiter, or you can say this is also another disease. We also have so we have hyper and hypothyroidism also. So all these things are depend upon the thyroid hormone. So tomorrow we will meet on the same time, maybe little bit early also because I am in my home. So we will tomorrow finish the diseases of the thyroid hormone and we will start parathyroid hormones. So I hope it is clear to all of you. Everything is clear. Please let me know. Everything is clear, please let me know. I think today maybe I am little bit fast, so if it is kindly let me know. I will slow down myself. But are you getting everything or not? Please let me know. Please let me know. Yes, it's clear. Oh, thank you. You all are able to get it, my points. But today I according to me, I am little bit fast today. So if you are getting it, it's okay. Or if you are not getting it, then I will just go slow little bit so that you are able to understand everything very clearly. Okay. I am not focusing on the how to synthesize the thyroid hormones. My main focus is on the the usefulness of the thyroid hormone or the effect of the thyroid hormone in the positive way, and the diseases which are there because of the thyroid hormone. So are you able to get my points or not? Please let me know. So are you able to get it or not? Please let me know. I think we have the excellent connection today also, so there should not be any buffering at all. So if you are able to get it, then it's very good. If you are not able to get it, no issues at all. I will share the PPT with all of you. So kindly go through the PPTs. If you are unable to understand anything, if you are unable to understand anything, then I will or we will discuss it once again. So that's all from my side. Are you able to listen to me? So kindly reply if you are there. So okay, take care, good night, bye bye, we will meet tomorrow. Till then, take care. Okay, Nanda, welcome to all of you. And just be focused for your review paper. We have very few days left with us. So within these days, I want that your review paper will be final. So just focus on your review papers. Otherwise, I am always there along with you. So you have no issues to get worried. And just be happy, because it's very important for your internal growth, for your mental growth, even for your hormones, that you should be happy always. Okay, so we will meet tomorrow. Till then, take care, bye bye, good night to all of you. Yes, we have Nanda, Jasprit, Shakti, Basim, Nitya, Sandhya, Megha. So all of you, not all of you, a very good night and take care of yourself. We will meet tomorrow. Okay, and just focus on your review paper. We have only few days left, so just focus on your review paper. Okay, good night, take care, all of you, take care. So now I am going end stream. We will meet sharply at tomorrow at 5:30 or maybe 5 p.m. Okay, so we will be ready by 5. We will meet at 5 p.m. So be ready. We will meet at 5 p.m. Okay, good night to all. Bye bye. Take care. Bye. And please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So many of you have not subscribed my channel. It's my request to all of you to subscribe it, please. You will definitely get some good things to learn. Okay, then bye bye, take care.